Okay, so today's video is a Snapchat Q&A, but before I start this video, I need to mention one thing. So, the first question I got was a little bit inappropriate. As a medical student, we do have to keep things professional. Like, I know my lecturers watch these videos, I know my university, my med school watch these videos, so they're keeping a close eye on me, and if I say anything stupid, I can get told off basically. So let's get started. So first question, how to use time effectively for 4 A-levels at the start of year 12? Okay, so with A-levels at the start of year 12, just make sure you have a certain day for each A-level. So for example, one day for biology, one day for chemistry, one day for economics or whatever, but focus on that A-level for that one day and make sure you get everything done. So whatever notes you need to do for that day, then get that done. How many hours do you study during normal days and days right before your exam? This guy's a med student as well, first year. On normal days, I'll be in lectures from 9 to 5, so I don't know how many hours that is, and then 2 hours on top of that to summarise the lectures. So basically, I'm really bad at maths, so I can't really work that out. Right before my exams, I'm doing from 9 in the morning till about 9 at night, or 10 in the morning till 10 at night sort of thing. So basically all day. I'm giving A2 this June and my SAT till next October. So would I still be able to apply for the session? Does GCSEs really matter in getting into medical school? I mean, as long as your AS grades are good. Okay, so GCSEs, like I've said a lot of times, GCSEs aren't that important. It's your A-levels that are important. Unless you want to apply to like Cambridge, Oxford or Edinburgh or Birmingham, then your GCSEs are important. But other than that, a lot of med schools aren't that bothered as long as you've got your minimum B in English and B in maths, or else you have to reset those GCSEs to get a minimum of B, and in science as well. If you had the ability to go back in time, would you have chosen a different course to study at uni, or are you completely satisfied with your decision to study medicine for 5 years? Before I was 100% on medicine, now I'm 200% on medicine. Before I started the medicine course, I was scared because I was like, oh, this is going to be so hard. I'm not going to have any free time at all. Am I even going to enjoy it? But now, having done like the first year, I'm like even more excited about the rest of the course because I love it. Like, you know, when I say I genuinely enjoy the course, I genuinely enjoy the course. Like, I love all the content that we get taught, and I find it interesting, it's stimulating, it's interesting, it's something that I'm interested in. So yeah, I'd definitely choose medicine again. Is it worth doing EPQ if you want to do medicine? That's up to you. You can do EPQ. If you do EPQ, then do it on something medicine related so you can link that in your personal statement. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother too much. I never done EPQ and I still got 3 offers. A lot of my friends didn't even finish their EPQ off, so like it was kind of pointless. What to do with a poor UKCAT score? Have a look into unis that don't look at UKCAT and then apply to those unis. Otherwise, have a look abroad. I know it's quite a distance, but abroad might be a good option. How much spare time do you get a day during medicine? In a day, I'll get about 3 or 4 hours spare time, or maybe 5. And if I'm lucky, about 6, 7 spare hours. To be honest, after 5 o'clock you've got free time. So it depends on how good you are at your studying and how good your studying technique is. Because if you're good, then you can spend 5 o'clock till 10 o'clock just chilling, and then 1 hour to get everything done. But for me, I'm not that good, so plus I'll have to go to the gym, plus there's football, plus there's like tutoring, and then so for me, I don't have much spare time, but other people have a lot of spare time. Any advice for keeping on top of work during A-levels? Keeping on top of work, okay. Make sure you prioritize your note making and your past papers, and then your homework and all your extra resources that your teacher gives is basically pointless. Just past papers and making notes off the CGP revision guides, and that's it. Hi, my question is, how many languages can you speak and what are they? Okay, I'll tell you how many languages I speak for now. I can speak 1, 2, 3 kind of, and I'm learning a 4th one. So kind of 3 to 4 languages. Or the 3rd one, I can speak bits. The 4th one, I'm an amateur, I'm a beginner. Hi, I watch most of your YouTube videos and honestly they really helped me for some of the subjects, but I wanted to ask you, how did you exactly revise for biology AS and chemistry AS? Oh, I'm Jessica. Okay, so the way I revised for biology and chemistry AS was not good. So I'll tell you the way you should revise. So for biology and chemistry AS, use the CGP revision guides. Honestly, if you speak to A or A star students, they'll all tell you they use a CGP revision guide, or the majority will tell you that. And then before the exam comes, then the best thing to do is to do just past papers, complete past papers. So like spend a whole month doing past papers, and not just 1 or 2, but all of the past papers. You have to get through every single one. It doesn't matter if it's an old specification, because you're going to see yourself, the questions are just recycled again and again, even in the new specification. How much do you pay for your university? I pay 9 grand a year for my course, and then my accommodation costs between 2 and 5 grand. If I'm at uni accommodation, it costs 5 grand. If I'm private, it costs like 2 grand or 2.5 grand. Oh yeah, I appreciate all your support, by the way. These are sick. Okay, the next question. Does Mohamed Dagger's head still have an area of 4? I don't know who Mohamed Dagger is, but possibly. Are you getting FIFA 17? Luckily for me, 2 of my friends have got PlayStation 4, so like I don't even have to get a PlayStation 4. And one of them, he basically runs the biggest fan page for PlayStation 4 on the internet, and he's been like sponsored or whatever by IGM and Sony. He's got deals with Sony and stuff. So I think he gets the games before anyone else. So he's already had FIFA 17. He was like one of the first 100 or 200 people to get FIFA 17. So yeah, we've already got FIFA 17 basically. Another question. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done? So there was this one time when I got this job at a restaurant. It was my first day on the job, and at the end of the day we all sat down on the table and we were eating. There was a bit of curry and some rice. So I got the spoon and it was meat curry, right? And I was trying to like break the meat up, and it was kind of like hard and like squidgy and like chewy. So I pushed my spoon down to separate the meat, and it flicked, and the boss was sitting right next to me, and it went near him. And bearing in mind everyone's sitting at the table, and it's my first day, and I was like, oh my god, like I could feel my face lighting up. But that's probably one of the most embarrassing things. Well, that's one thing that I can remember anyways. What types of movies do you enjoy? Okay, so most of my friends hate watching movies with me because I have a completely different, I prefer completely different genres of movies to them. So for me, I like stuff like Barbershop, stuff like all the barbershops. I thought they were sick. Basically anything comedy I'll enjoy, but it's got to be funny. Like I don't think the in-betweeners are funny. But I prefer like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Barbershop. I like action, but only sometimes, because like some action movies overdo it. Like it's just like 90 minutes of fighting, and it's just like, what the heck is the story behind this? Other types of movies that I enjoy, I like, sometimes if I'm in the mood, I like intellectual movies. So like Inception and movies that make you think. So for example, if you've watched Now You See Me, that one was sick. But my favourite genre is gotta be comedy. I love comedy movies. Hi Rahan, quick question for your Snapchat Q&A. Have you ever fallen asleep in a lecture? I fall asleep quite often in lectures because I don't know, like I love my sleep. and if the lecture's boring, then it's so easy to fall asleep. Like in medicine, you'll notice a lot of people fall asleep on their lectures. But anyways, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. If you've got any other requests, any other videos you want to see on this channel, just make sure you put it in the comments, and I'll try and get it out as soon as possible. But yeah, that's it for now.